General Thazrix of the Vorton Dominion had commanded fleets across 7 galaxies. He had seen neutron storms swallow battleships and personally overseen the subjugation of 3 warrior races. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared him for humans. The Vorton had launched what they assumed would be a surgical strike. Eliminate Earth's forward base on Valros 9, a rocky moon barely worth cataloging. Intelligence suggested it was lightly defended by a scouting detachment of Earth soldiers. Thazrix sent in an entire battalion, 1,200 elite Vorton troopers, each bred for war, armored in exosteel and armed with plasma lances. Should have been easy. It was not. Within the first hour, 317 Vorton were down. Not from orbital strikes, not from advanced technology. From humans on foot. These readings must be wrong, Thazrix barked as he stood over the holographic battlefield map. Red dots representing his troops blinked out at an alarming rate. They're just men. No, sir, his adjutant said grimly. They're human soldiers. Captain Mira Lane adjusted her cracked helmet and kicked aside a fallen Vorton trooper. The thing was nearly 7 feet tall, had redundant hearts, and smelled like burning rubber. She didn't care. Her squad, only 12 of them left, had just held the southern ridge for 3 straight hours against impossible odds. Ammo check, she barked. Low, said Ortiz. Worse than low, muttered Cho. I'm down to 2 mags and a knife. Then you aim better, Mira smirked. They break another wave, we go melee. There was no panic, no fear. Just sweat, grit, and the kind of insanity only human soldiers could carry with pride. Thazrix ordered reinforcements. He even called in drone support. They launched dozens of hunter-killers into the ravine where the humans had taken position. But somehow, impossibly, the drones never returned. Later, recovered footage showed a human engineer jury-rigging a comms jammer out of a food ration heater and a broken wristwatch. They improvise, whispered Thazrix, watching the feed with wide, unblinking eyes. They're improvising mid-battle. By nightfall, humans were supposed T wasn't a battle. It was a massacre, be fragile, emotional, illogical. But these were monsters with smiles. They charged into hopeless odds with battle cries, worked as one without speaking, and when one fell, 2 more fought harder. The Vorton had numbers. The humans had nerve. At one point, Thazrix watched a human, identified later as Sergeant Declan Royce, tackle a Vorton heavy gunner, rip the weapon from its mount, and fire it back one-handed while bleeding from 3 wounds. The soldier collapsed only after taking 6 more Vorton with him. Who are they? Thazrix whispered to himself. From orbit, the Dominion cruiser Kravex sent a high-priority withdrawal code. The losses were too great. The mission was over. Thazrix stood on the bridge, silent as the stars around him. He had lost nearly 1,000 troops to just 3 dozen human soldiers. Not with nukes, not with black hole bombs, just with raw will, dirt tactics, and insane courage. He turned to his second-in-command. Never face them on the ground again, he said. Ever. The adjutant nodded, eyes hollow. What shall I report to high command? Thazrix took a long breath. Tell them the humans are not soldiers. They're something else. Something worse. He paused. Tell them. They fight like they're already dead, and that makes them unbeatable. Down on Valros 9, Mira Lane looked up at the departing alien ships and spat into the dirt. Unbelievable, Cho muttered. No, Mira said, cracking a grin. Just human.